Hey guys, another Go High Level tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly import your contacts. And we'll be using CSV option in here, or you can also use Excel if you want to. So if you go into the contact section straightly, you can see all the contacts you have in here. There's over 6,098 contacts. These icons in here, just hover it to see what it's meaning. And we're gonna be using these import icons. If you want to individually import a contact, just simply click the add contact and then fill in the form in here. For the contact type, you can either choose if it's a customer or a lead. Okay, this is also really helpful as well to isolate the contacts when you are doing pipelines and like email marketing. But for now, we're gonna create a different I'm gonna create a different tutorial on that. Let's just jump in straightly to the import option. Okay, and vice versa, you can export a file. You just simply click the you can select it and then click select all to export all, or you can filter it first by bulk. Filter it first either by tags or whatever condition you want, and then you can export it. Okay, now let's jump into the import section. You click the import icon, and then here you have an options if you want to also include them in an opportunities. Opportunities usually involves with email marketing sequences, which is like this one, stages, status, and pipelines. If you want that to be added into your workflow, just simply tick this. But again, we won't gonna be too advanced in this. This is more into just creating a list, and then we manually put that list to our workflow. So I'm gonna just select contacts in here, and then click on next. And then here, you Go High Level has already a sample for you to follow. So if you click this download here, click this one. So this is the format. So if if it is a name, it needs to be split to first and last name. If your contacts is in full name, like it is added in full name, it's better to use a splitting. There is a tutorial that I think I created about how you can split your full name via Excel, and then these are not mandatory, but these are not mandatory. The only mandatory field is email. First name and last name even is not mandatory, but highly recommended that you fill in or have these fields. Okay. Also recommended that you put in tags to your contacts, so we know which in what source these contacts what is created. Okay, so what I have in here is I have a Calendly contacts, and then I just have very simple first name and email address. Okay, so we're gonna import this one, and then I also save it as CSV to avoid any formatting issue, because sometimes Go High Level, not just Go High Level, but most of the CRM platform gonna reject your file if you have a lot of styling. And also in your file as well, do not put extra sheets, it won't gonna push through. So just one sheets per contact. So click that, and then I'm gonna import the CSV file, and then I want to choose actually not this one because I already imported that. Let me just jump in straightly here. I'll pause this. I'll let you know. I'll pause this for a while. I'll send it to you. I'll pause this for a while. Let me just clean up my other contacts. Okay, so these are my other contacts. Make sure that you remove any styling into your contacts. You highlight it. I'm gonna click clear and clear formats. Okay, now when you are good, save it as a CSV file. Just call it patients. Actually, that name is fine. Okay, and I'm gonna call that patients CSV. Just just to make sure there's no issue with the formatting. And then go back to the Go high level. You click upload, and then here you have an options. Either you want to create an account. So when you create an account, if it's already existing in an account in your Go High Level database, it's gonna duplicate the contact. If you choose create and update, it's gonna update, use this, it will override what is existing into your database. If it's update, if there's new account, there's new contact that is not in the database, it won't gonna be imported because you pick the update. So in this case, I want to choose create and update. So whatever existing information into the database, I want it to be updated and override in this file. Click on next, and then into the mapping things, it's already automatically formatted if you put the column correctly, like in here, like but if you rename it, for example, you call this one first name 1 or something, you need to manually put in the name. But Go High Level is very smart enough to detect if it's this column is the first name, or this column or this field is an email address. Okay, you can also super self-explanatory if you don't want to upload or import the empty fields or empty columns. Probably your Excel is a bit messy, and if there's an extra space and columns there, rows rather, then this will disregard any empty file or empty value. So you click on next, and here you have an options if you want it to be into the smart list. So smart list is like an active list in HubSpot. So you can change the contact, the list can be changed according to the behavior. Like there's a lot of factors. You can change the contacts inside the list according to the filter, specifically the behavior itself. Okay, the static list, you cannot do any changes unless you put tags or whatsoever. Okay, so I'm gonna call this patients. And then these tags is Monique leads. You can also create a leads if you want to, because there's 2 people owns this Go High Level account. So I just want to make sure that I am they identify which contacts this belongs to. And then you click on start import, and then if you want to see the progress, if it's a big database, you can see the progress of your import by clicking the bulk action. And it's not just like importing the files, but you should able to see all the actions activity into your Go High Level account.